Hey everyone, I wanted to share with you one of the coolest science apps on the entire app marketplace. It is called Mirage Molecular Geometry. You can find it in both the Google Play Store as well as Apple's App Store. In order to find it, all you have to do is search for molecular geometry. It'll be one of the very first apps that pops up. You can see it here, Mirage Molecular Geometry. I already have this installed on my device, but it is a free application that anyone can download, and it currently has a 5-star rating. The purpose of this app is to help students see the different kinds of molecules that exist, the different geometries of them, and that can be sometimes a very difficult thing for students to conceptualize. So giving them models of some kind usually helps them. This app works by pointing it at cards that they have printed out that allow you to view virtual objects. So I am going to showcase this app here on my phone, which I've already got installed. The Mirage app itself already builds in a how to use the app, so it makes it really easy for you to just tell your students how to download it and then start using it on their phones right away. The first thing that you'll need to do in order to prepare your students for using it is print the augmented reality markers. Those can be found on their website, which I'll include in the link for this video. The markers look something like this. They're pretty weird, but the way it works is it looks at these images and it's able to figure out what it needs to be projecting in augmented reality. So once you have these printed out, and I recommend putting it on like card paper or cardstock because it's more durable, you just point your phone at the markers and it's able to display augmented reality molecules so that students can look at them. For you to kind of see how this works, I'll go ahead and maximize my phone so you guys can see the app in action. So we'll go ahead and start, and then I'll rotate the screen. So all you need to do is point this at these markers that we have. So the camera turns on and you find your markers and it starts displaying these three-dimensional molecules. What's really cool about this is as you move your phone around, it's still able to show it in 3 dimensions. So I can go around this entire molecule and it's able to view it from all sorts of different angles. So this really helps students kind of conceptualize and see these in reality without you having to build multiple molecule kits. So you can rotate them so that students can see it from multiple different angles. They can try and understand it from every different perspective. You can zoom in just by moving the phone closer to the card itself, and it'll continue to project it. What's nice is they give you multiple cards, so you can show your students multiple molecules. So here we just have methane, and it shows that tetrahedral shape. And so I can view it from pretty much any angle, and it continues to show that molecule projected in 3D space. So some of these cards you could use just to help them learn what these different geometries look like, but then they can also show them a little bit more information by showing that there are electron pairs and lone pairs involved, as well as kind of giving them a little bit more of a 3-dimensional view of the molecule itself. See, we can see the lone pairs on the oxygens as well as the nitrogen itself. So this app just seems pretty interesting because a lot of students will want to work with something where they can feel like they're still interacting with the molecule, but it's not as difficult necessarily as some of the modeling kits that they may be using. Overall, I think it's a pretty fantastic app. It's relatively easy to use. You don't need to be online to use it. It's got everything built in. The only thing that you will need is to prepare these marker cards so that it can actually see the molecules. And otherwise, it's just a fantastic way to show your students molecular geometry. The only downfall is the lesson plan that I was showing you on their website. Well, actually, I don't think I showed that to you, but on their website there is a lesson plan for how to use these. It's in French, so I'd recommend waiting for them to translate it because they're currently in the process of working on all of these apps. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys learned how to use Mirage Molecular Geometry.